Everywhere we go.
Redemption.
Redemption. So let's get into it, man. Redemption, man. Because, today it's raining, sermon, redemption. Shit,
It's God's calling.
Yo, hey, listen. What we talking about?
Yo, redemption.
Right.
The action of saving or being saved from sin, error, or evil. That's the religious definition of redemption. Then we got another definition but the full meaning of redemption is an act of redeeming or atoning for a fault or mistake or the state of being redeemed.
Yeah.
That's the reason why we chose my man Gabe to actually, as an example, because he also explained to us in his sermon that, he's been through a lot and he was lost. So he redeemed himself. He decided to go for the word of God.
I'm glad you said that. Like, I just caught that right now, and I don't care about looking at that. I'm glad you said that right there. Just the simplest word just defined redemption, right? You said redeem.
Yeah, redeemed.
Simplest word. To y'all, whatever redeem means to y'all, because just plain across, redeem is exactly what redemption is.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I kind of had it mixed up because I was thinking of it's like kind of like the same definition, right? Redeem and to redemption.
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. So and redeem. Redeem. It's funny. You hear redeem like when you purchase something.
Yeah.
I redeemed the coupon. I redeemed my Ivan's bag. Stuff like that, right? But that's that's another side of redemption.
No, but it's true though, because us as people, we use redemption every day.
Yes.
Just like you said, us as consumers, we use like coupons or gift cards, right? Coupons or gift cards, we look to them as redemption because they are the value of redeeming for a good or a service.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So that right there, people go to a gift card and go to the store and be like, oh look, I got a gift card real quick.
Fucking Google, man, right?
Swipe
right here, bro.
Swipe all day. But that's what Google tells you, you know what I'm saying? That we live with the redemption every day, you know what I'm saying? And simple things like that, just as a consumer and buying things, just buy, or taking something from someone. That person's you're gonna feel bad about it, you know what I'm saying? Because you took it. Yeah. So now you're gonna start telling yourself like, am I gonna get punished for this shit?
Yeah, that's why I kind of had like a little urban definition for that, right? So it was like that. It could be in the form of like you might buy back something after you already stole like someone else's whatever it was, like say like a bike for instance. Like you might want to buy a bike back after you just stole it. So
yeah, that's actually exactly on the financial side of that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it goes to show you that redemption is not only religious, but it's financial.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For all my people who don't know about finances like that, if you look up redemption, you will always see that part of the business side of things. And if you understand it, then nobody can confuse you with that word of redemption when it comes down to business.
So in our interpretation, like what are redemptions? What are some can I say? What are some not examples, but like I can say examples of like of redemption, like.
Okay.
If you know what I'm trying to say.
Let me see if I could give this one. This one I could say might be a little childish, but like the Tooth Fairy.
Listen, believe it or not, people love to be explained, like explained to a fifth grader.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the simplest forms.
I would say like the Tooth Fairy. The Tooth Fairy is like something people redeem for because you lost a tooth. So now you're expecting something back. So, you think now in our heads, right, we've been instilled with this shit in our heads that you give a Tooth Fairy a tooth, you're going to get back some money, and then they're going to do whatever they want with the tooth, whatever. So now that being in our heads, right, you got the Tooth Fairy. They come around, you lose a tooth, they give you a little money. So you have that redeemed, like, oh, look, I got, for giving up something, I got something in return. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty cool. That's why I use that as like the Tooth Fairy as an example.
Oh, so now, right, so let's get like more intricate with things, right? Or more complex, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, right? If this analogy will fit on this, right? Mm-hmm. So if somebody gets locked up, right?
Okay.
And they do some fucked up shit, right? Mm-hmm. But now, to redeem themselves, they had to give up their old life or how they was for a new one.
Okay.
Or for the new person.
Yeah, that
based on what you just said right now.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of like when I was watching the Jeffrey Dahmer movie and like they showed the way how like he passed at the end. Mm-hmm. Like y'all familiar with Jeffrey Dahmer, right? Yeah, so he went into jail, right, when he had got caught doing all the shit that he was doing, and in jail he met like a pastor, or like he tried to change his life, and he tried to get baptized, and he did in jail. And then literally right after he got baptized, they killed him.
They killed him.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
Because he basically tried to wash away like all his sins,
The
and
sins.
then it came back to him.
but when
That's
everything
tough.
he was doing out
for
in
an
the
example
world.
like that though
That's
is
tough.
crazy because now like look, you got trapped inside some place, right? And that's like putting a rat in a bucket. You ain't gonna know where to go.
Yeah.
Now you heat up the bucket. What they gonna do? They're gonna fight and
Find a
crawl and find a way to
Yeah.
get out. Got this person like Jeffrey Dahmer niggas in jail.
Yeah, that's a perfect example too. Because even the person that killed him too, he was like, "Yo," like he said it himself. He was like, "Yo, God sent me to do this to
Exactly. So to do that right there, you know, he basically now you're in jail, right? Jeffrey Dahmer, what he tried to do was trying to get the easy way to get into heaven.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? By getting locked up. Now you got the only thing you got was all these four walls. What are you gonna go do now? Oh, I gotta find God.
Yeah.
I gotta
yeah.
redeem myself for the shit that I did in the past. Nah.
you." It's too
I'm
late.
gonna send someone down there as a saint to go down there and strike you down, devil, because you're not coming up here. And that's why they gave this man, the guy who killed him, the power to, he didn't kill him like regularly. He killed him with a weight. Pong. Like he broke his face open with the weight from the gym. Son.
Is that like eye for an eye?
That's what he was saying before we started the podcast. He was saying that he thought that redemption was eye for an eye. The whole Mesopotamian shit back in the days, you know, it's not eye for an eye. Because if it was like that, nigga, almost everybody in this world would be missing an eye, be missing a foot.
Well. Yeah. True.
You know
well,
what I'm saying?
but you know what? Let me say something too. Like, if you see it like hindsight, right? If you go like Jeffrey Dahmer, right? He did all this. Look how he killed his victims, right?
Yeah.
So for that to happen to him, how not per se exactly what it, but on the brutal type of shit that with a weight and all that, right? That's what you said with a weight,
Yeah, it was with a
right?
weight.
So is and do saying that's God sending me to go do this.
Yeah.
He got his own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it came back to him.
It came back
right
to him, right? In that brutal way,
Yeah.
right? He tried to find his way to redeem himself or to find redemption,
But then again, isn't that like considered an escape route from doing your bad?
and that's the thing too, because people say, you know, God, like he forgives, right? Everyone. Now, can you really be forgiven after all that? You know what I'm saying? So now, does he put his work into that to say, okay, this needs to happen, right? This is my work that needs to happen.
Yeah.
Forgive wise, I don't think so. It ain't happening. You did too much
There's
already.
no way. And then like the people on the outside looking at him in jail, like you deserve to be there. And you try to like for yourself and like help yourself out. Like I'm gonna just wash it away. Everybody's gonna forget. But nah, there's people out there that really still remember everything
Yeah,
you've done.
that's
like,
sister
even to
karma.
this day. I feel like it's for
Sister
people,
karma.
people like still in trauma like from the families that he did that to. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy. Like
Yeah.